Arthurian knights, ancient castles, flails, and shields. This isn't exactly what comes to mind when you think of Doom, is it? For 30 years, this franchise has been about futuristic space marines turning demons into bloody paste with plasma rifles and BFGs. Yet, somehow, ID Software has decided that the best way to move Doom forward was to send it 1,000 years into the past. And the craziest part, it might be the most refreshing thing to happen to first-person shooters in years. This is Doom: The Dark Ages, where the medieval battlefield meets demon-slaying mayhem. Now, let's look at what makes the Dark Ages so different from other Doom games. For the first time in Doom history, we're leaving the future behind and going way back to the past. The mix of medieval castles and high-tech and Argent D'Nur completely changes how you play. The old Doom games were all about moving fast. The 2016 game was run and gun. Doom Eternal was jump and shoot. But the Dark Ages brings something new: stand and fight. This big change comes mainly from your new best friend, the Shield Saw. This spinning sawtooth disc might be the biggest addition to Doom since glory kills were added. It's not just for defense, it's the heart of the whole combat system, and it does a lot. The shield blocks attacks, bounces back enemy slots if you time it right, smashes through groups of demons, stuns the big guys, and can even be thrown like a deadly frisbee to cut off imp heads from far away. It makes fighting feel more planned and thoughtful, but still super violent. The places you fight are amazing as well. You'll battle through huge castles with lava moats and weird cosmic realms with impossible architecture that hurts your brain to look at. Every area looks different, but they all share one thing: they're more detailed and alive than any Doom game before. But maybe the biggest surprise is how open the game is. The Dark Ages has big sandbox areas along with the usual hallway-style levels. This means you can do objectives in any order and find upgrades and secrets at your own speed. It's a big change that makes us wonder, can Doom keep its famous non-stop action in these more open areas?
He's not one of us.
When it comes to how this Doom actually feels to play, the first thing you'll notice is how heavy everything feels. The Doom Slayer in the Dark Ages moves like an iron tank. His footsteps boom across stone floors. His jumps feel weighty, and when he lands, it feels like an earthquake. This isn't the ninja-like fighter from Doom Eternal. This is a medieval warrior in armor so heavy it would flatten a normal person. But while you're heavier, you've got way more close combat options. Your metal glove now does 3-hit combos that chain with your shield bash and glory kills for awesome close-range attacks. The new flail, a spiked ball on a chain, also does 3 hits and can wipe out whole groups of smaller demons with one big swing. The shield saw is still the main attraction though. It uses a simple traffic light system. Red attacks must be dodged, but green ones can be blocked and bounced back. It creates a fun rhythm as you dodge through deadly red energy blasts while looking for the green ones to send back at your enemies. Oh, and this shield works great with your guns too. Enemies hiding behind shields? Shoot them with your super shotgun until their metal glows hot and then throw your shield at them to cause an explosion that gives you armor pieces. Too many small demons? Stick your shield into a big enemy to freeze them while you deal with the little guys first. The weapons are completely new too, mixing both medieval and sci-fi looks. The Skull Crusher literally smashes demon skulls and shoots the bone pieces as bullets. Probably the most metal weapon ever made. The Reaver Chain Shot is like a cannonball on a chain that can smash demons to pulp from far away. But the Dark Ages goes even bigger than just foot combat. For the first time in Doom, you'll drive vehicles, including a Cyber Dragon and a massive 30-story Atlan mech. These parts feel like pure power fantasy, letting you blast through flying ships with laser wings or have giant fist fights with huge demons that would normally be boss fights. I mean, imagine flying through smoky skies on your robot dragon, firing its twin guns as you dodge enemy shots to charge up your own super attacks. Or picture sitting in the cockpit of an Atlan war machine, trading skyscraper-sized punches with a giant demon while tanks and soldiers run around like ants beneath you. These parts bring a whole new level of destruction that wouldn't be possible in normal Doom gameplay.
The Slayer has been activated.
But every great Doom game needs scary bad guys, and the Dark Ages brings 2 big threats: the mysterious cosmic realm and their unholy team-up with the armies of hell. For the first time, Doom is exploring a completely new dimension, the cosmic realm. filled with impossible architecture and mind-bending horrors. The mix of this cosmic horror with Hell's more traditional devil and brimstone look creates something we've never seen in Doom before. This unholy alliance has created terrifying new enemies like the Cosmic Baron, a twin-bladed brute who not only attacks relentlessly in close combat, but also uses mind powers to block your shots and drain your health bar. Or look at the new Cacodemon, now a hybrid monster with mental shields and tentacle attacks that can freeze you in place if you don't keep your distance. The story is the biggest Doom has ever tried to tell. As a prequel to the 2016 game, The Dark Ages shows us how the Doomslayer got his start on Argent D'Nur, revealing how he first met the Night Sentinels and became the unstoppable killing machine that even Hell itself is afraid of. This bigger focus on story means more cutscenes and character development than before. Characters with names and personalities tell stories that frame your violent campaign against both Hell and the Cosmic Realm. Soldiers shouting things like, "Deploy the Slayer," or "The Beast is tearing through our ranks again," remind you that you're a living weapon that scares your allies almost as much as your enemies. But could this bigger story slow down the non-stop action that makes Doom great? Well, it depends on how well these story moments fit into the gameplay. When they work as quick showcases for cool enemy designs or set up the stakes before a big fight, they make the game better. The danger, though, is if they happen too often or interrupt the flow, pulling you out of the violence that's always been at the heart of Doom.
Bishop Creed. We need him.
One of the Dark Ages' best new features is how it handles difficulty and accessibility. If you've ever tried previous Doom games but found them too hard, this game wants to welcome you aboard. There are 6 different difficulty settings, from the easy, aspiring Slayer to the super hard Ultra Nightmare. But that's just the start. Almost everything in the game can be adjusted with sliders, from how much time you have to block attacks, to how much damage each hit does, and even how fast the whole game runs. This flexibility means the Dark Ages works for all kinds of players at once. Hardcore fans can turn everything up to the maximum difficulty for a challenge that requires perfect play, while newcomers can adjust settings to create an easier experience that still lets them feel like the awesome Doomslayer. And since it's a prequel to the 2016 game, you don't need to know anything about previous Doom games in order to enjoy it. This makes the Dark Ages the easiest Doom to get into in decades, without losing what has made Doom special for 30 years. However, for all of its cool new ideas, the Dark Ages does make us wonder, can those big, open sandbox levels keep up the fast pace that makes Doom great? Traditional Doom levels are carefully designed to push players through perfectly timed fight sequences that build up to big final battles. The new open areas have clear benefits, freedom to explore, side objectives, and choosing which challenges to tackle first. But they might water down the tight, controlled experiences that made previous Doom games so good. When players control the pace, it's harder to make sure that every moment is just as exciting as the last. And from what we've seen, these areas work best when they're packed with fights and discoveries rather than spreading things too thin across big empty spaces. The Siege level does this well, filling a small area with mini-boss fights, puzzles, and treasure caves. But the question is whether all open areas will be this packed with action, or if some might feel empty by comparison. The vehicle selection also raises similar concerns. They are super exciting at first. I mean, who wouldn't want to ride a cyber dragon or drive a giant war machine? But their simple controls and repeated gameplay might get boring if used too much. These parts work best as short breaks between the more complex on-foot combat rather than as main parts of the game.
Stronger than maybe even you.
Doom: The Dark Ages is the biggest change to the series since the 2016 reboot. By going with a techno-medieval setting, shield-based combat, and slower, more deliberate pacing, ID Software is taking big risks that could have made longtime fans angry if done poorly. But from everything we've seen, these risks seem to be working out great. The shield saw creates a fighting style that feels new but still like Doom, while the expanded melee options and cool new weapons keep the violence just as satisfying as ever. The bigger story adds context to your killing spree without ruining what makes Doom fun at its core. I mean, how good the Dark Ages will be depends on how well it balances these new elements with the speed and intensity fans expect. Can the open areas keep the perfect pacing of more linear levels? Will the vehicle sections be fun breaks or get boring? And can the bigger story make the game better without slowing down the action? We'll find out for sure when Doom: The Dark Ages launches on May 15th, 2025.
They lied to us. Now he has a leash.
But what do you think about Doom: The Dark Ages' bold new direction? Are you excited about the shield fighting and medieval setting, or do you prefer the pure speed and movement of Doom Eternal? Let me know down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into games.